Hi friends, welcome back to Sty Stories. In this video, we are going to look at 15 ways to improve your speaking skills. Let's get started. Okay, let's get to the video. The first tip is to learn words through phrases. What does this mean? This means instead of studying one vocabulary word at a time and having that be your only way to study vocabulary, study entire phrases. Study a group of words at a time. For example, don't study morning only. Study good morning or how was your morning. Those kinds of expressions help you know how to put words together by studying a few phrases at a time. The next tip is to watch your favorite video with subtitles. Choose a video or movie that you like and turn on the English subtitles. While it might be difficult to catch everything that's happening in each scene, you can at least check the subtitles. You can check the information as it's being said. If you can't catch everything by listening, you can at least read the words on the screen and understand these as units, sentences, or phrases. The next tip is to think in the language you want to learn. This is a tough one, especially when you're starting out, and it will take time. Don't worry if you can't do this right away. As you go about your day, try to think in English. Think about your everyday actions and activities, and try to express them in English. You can do this out loud to work on improving your speaking skills. The next tip is to use available learning applications. If you have a favorite application or an app that you like to use to study, make sure you use it. Maybe you've downloaded an application, for example. You can use that to work on your speaking by reading dialogues or shadowing conversations. You can also use your phone's recording function to record yourself and listen to it later. This helps you hear how you sound and improve your speaking. The next tip is to expand your vocabulary by reading. A common complaint from learners is that they don't feel they have the vocabulary needed to express themselves. One way to build your vocabulary is by reading. Choose things to read that are connected to your hobbies, work, or studies. Find the key vocabulary words that people use in your daily activities and practice using them in conversations. The next tip is to talk to yourself. While it might sound a little crazy, talking to yourself is a great way to practice speaking when there's nobody around. You can practice making sounds, saying sentences, and asking questions. You can also record yourself and listen back. Though many people dislike the sound of their voice, remember that it's just for your practice. The next tip is to listen to recordings and repeat. This is also known as shadowing. Listen to a lesson or video and quickly try to say the same thing the speaker is saying right after them. The point is to match the intonation, rhythm, and pronunciation of the speaker. Shadowing can help you get a better feel for the rhythm of the language and how to produce it naturally. The next tip is to prepare for daily routine situations. Think about your day and the things you need to say. Prepare how you would express those things in English. For example, how would you greet your coworkers or ask about dinner in English? Preparing these phrases ahead of time saves you time and makes the other person feel more comfortable. The next tip is to practice your speaking with a native speaker. While this can be challenging, it's important to find a native speaker to practice with. A native speaker can help you make more natural choices in your speaking and address questions about pronunciation or vocabulary. The next tip is to know your audience. Think about the person to whom you are speaking. Consider what they are looking for in the conversation and how you can meet their needs. Matching their manner of speaking can help improve the conversation. The next tip is to ask for feedback and reflect on it. Find someone in your community or an online exchange buddy to give you feedback about your speaking skills. When you receive feedback, don't take it as criticism. Reflect on how you can use the feedback to improve your speaking. The next tip is to avoid reading directly and try to use an outline. If you need to give a presentation or report, print just an outline of your main points instead of reading directly from a piece of paper. Practice talking about those points before your presentation to sound more natural. The next tip is to shadow language stories and repeat what you heard. If you're not comfortable using a movie or video, try using language learning audio at a slower pace. Practicing shadowing with these materials can help you improve your speaking. You can watch and listen to stories that I created on my channel. There, you can practice shadowing to improve your English. Keep practicing regularly, otherwise, your hard work will be wasted. Practice your speaking a little bit every day. Even a minute or two each day can lead to better results in the long term. The last tip is to not give up and stay positive. Be kind to yourself. If you make a mistake or forget a word, it's not the end of the world. Keep moving forward and maintain a positive attitude. Those are 15 tips to improve your speaking skills. If you know other tips, please share them with us in the comments. If you have any questions or want to practice making some example sentences, feel free to do so in the comment section. Thanks very much for watching this lesson. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks very much for watching.